Good afternoon, beautiful people. Okay, it keeps going in and out. I'm hoping I'm live. Let me know if you see me. I wanted to get on and talk about what I've been going through. It's been like 18 days. Now I've been doing my shorts, but I haven't been doing a lot of videos. And then I put this shirt on today and it says grow what you go through. So I bought a brand new car, which is amazing. Was like, oh my God, I bought a brand new car. But from the moment that I received the car, somewhere in my intuition knew it was not my car. And it just, tell me if you've ever bought something and said this just was a wrong purchase, or something's wrong about it. Well, here's the thing. This is a big purchase and I haven't been able to get out of it. So anyway, the universe has my back. As we all know, the universe has everyone's back. I'm just more recognizing I can see it happening like big time. So God, the universe, whatever you believe in, I believe in, uses me to create people's openings, to create other people's awareness. Plus myself, I'm not going to take myself out of this. This is my awareness too. So I have been doing hypnotizing and I've been doing this intuitive thing for like 10 years now. And so I just want to tell you what's going on. So I went and bought a car that my car blew up. So I had to have a car. Like I had to have a car. So I went and I was looking at this nice blue car that I wanted. And then I went back the next day and they were like, well, just get this car. For some reason, they wouldn't give me the blue car. So I was like, okay. I know I wasn't real excited about it, but I was like, I should be excited about it. It's like brand new 2020, really sharp, has all the bells and whistles. It's an awesome car. It just didn't feel right to me, but I did it anyway. And the reason I did it anyway is because I needed a car and I'm responsible for all these people and taking them all these places. So, but the thing of it is that clouded that feeling I had. I did not listen to it. That was my intuition. This is not your car. This is not your car. I got the car and I was driving. I'm like, this is not your car. People would say, this is not your car. So this is so funny. And it's funny how the universe has your back, because like 3 days later, the car broke down. And then I drove a rental car for a week, and not a rental car, but a loaner car. And then the next week it breaks down again. And, they give me another car. So I've had this car maybe I bought it on the 30th. So 21 days, and I drove it maybe 2 weeks. Maybe, I don't even know. And it's a 2020 Jeep. Like it's 2 years old. I'm saying 2 years old. I know it's 2003, but it's 2 years and 2 months old. I mean, it's a badass car, really. It just wasn't resonating with me. But because I didn't listen to my intuition, this is what I'm trying to say. I knew it wasn't right, but I did it anyway because I needed it. And here's the thing. The universe is not working like that anymore. The universe is like, you are taking a low vibration car, or nothing that resonated with you. You're just taking it because you need the money, or you're just taking it because you need the ride. Like you're taking that job because you need the money, but that job's not going to work out for you, because the universe is saying, listen to your intuition or this will be bad for you. So here's the thing. I'm trying to get out of the car. I'm stuck in the car. So eventually, I'll trade it in or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. But now it's in the shop again. So here's what I believe for me to be true. The universe has my back. God, the higher self, the love, love God. Because God always wants you to have the best of everything. We're the ones that bring ourselves down and we're like, oh, I'm not, I can't have that car. And that's what I thought at first, like this car wasn't resonating with me and I didn't deserve it in some sort of way. I believed that. I believed that I didn't deserve it. It's a car. It's a freaking car. And we go around our lifetime like, I can't deserve the car. I don't deserve the big house. I don't deserve the nice husband that treats me like $1,000,000. We deserve all that, and we take it away from ourselves. But in this situation, it was like God's doing this in the background. It's still happening. It's still happening right now. So I will let you know as it progresses. But it's just so funny to see it. I mean, I can physically see it going on, like, you didn't listen to your intuition. Then I've had people tell me, I'm seeing a hypnotist, and she was just like, she just called me and said, call me. I had a download about you. Were you looking at a different car? And I said, yes. And why didn't you get that one? I'm like, I don't know. It was just all confusing. And my family was like, hurry up and get a car. And then, my daughter said, oh, I like that car. So here's the thing. Nothing's wrong with the family saying get a car or my daughter liking the car. It was me. I let all those people saying stuff to me override my intuition. So now every time I get in this car and I make this car payment, this is a symbol of me not listening to my intuition. What a lesson. Because every day I'm going to have to get in this car and I'm going to have to drive unless God's working in the background. We know that's right now. God is doing something in the background. Because here's the thing. I called them today and I said, well, they can't find anything wrong with the car. But the thing of it is, I've got pictures of it overheating. I mean, I go there, there's no heat. Like it's jerking and they can't find it. So here's the thing. I got sick, and this has been a couple years ago. I got sick and I would go to the doctors. And this is a big thing for spiritual people. Go to the doctors. I'm sick. This is wrong with me. This is wrong with me. And the doctors is like, there's nothing wrong with you. They cannot find anything wrong with you because you are going to heal yourself. And that's exactly what I did. You can ask my mom. She's like, I can't believe you healed yourself. Same scenario with the car. For whatever reason, I just didn't listen to not whatever reason, for the reason that I'm telling you, I didn't listen to my intuition. And here's the thing. I have to listen to my intuition regardless of anybody, anything, anyone. I mean, God is always going to take us in the right way. I already know that. But I had so much of this stuff going on. And I wish that I would have said, just give me one night to think about it and go home. It would have not hurt anybody. And I didn't need a car that moment. Because then I would have had more time to reflect. But who would have known if I did? This is a lesson. This is a lesson I have to learn. But I'm glad I'm being able to learn it. I want to learn it. I want to bring this into my life and drive it every day and know that this is not my car. But if I would have listened to my intuition, I would have had the car that I wanted. Or God's going to be so nice and bring me the car that I really am resonating with, because this is not my car. But here's the thing. Like I said a moment ago, we just do things because we need it. Oh, I need a ride, or I need the money, or whatever. But God always has a way to come back and say, you just jumped onto it. So now, if God, the universe, will always clean our messes, or always give us another chance, always give us, something. So, but I'm in the unknown right now. So I'm in the present moment. I don't know if I'm going to have a car. I'm in a rental car, in a loaner car. So I've drove 4 cars in the last 21 days, 4 different cars. But then I got up the other morning and I said, I'm blessed to even be driving a car, because my car blew up and I wasn't driving anyone's car. But the people, like my mom, I was using her car, and then she needs her car. Everybody needs their own car. But it was a situation where she didn't want me to drive the car, so I had to get out of that. And then, I had other responsibilities besides myself to take people places. So then I was like, well, I just need a car. And then, but when I didn't even realize it this whole time. And then when my hypnotist called me and said she got that download, I started crying because everything she said resonated with me. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not listening to myself. And now I'm stuck in this car payment and this car, which will be fine because I'll get through it. But I'm stuck in it. And it is going to be a reminder every time I sit in it that I didn't listen to my intuition. And for me, in my spiritual journey, I've had to have big slaps like that to listen. So my goal is to get on the boat where I listen to it and no one else. And big decisions like that take more time. And so I'm going to learn a lot of lessons from this. And I just wanted to share this because I thought somebody out there could use this scenario to be like, I have these two jobs and this job pays $20 and this job pays $15, but I love to do clothes and this one is working in a factory, and you take that one because it's $20, but this is the job that you really want. Sometimes we have to be able to take the ones we want. So now I've got a car that I'm going to pay a car payment on that I don't even have. I just paid insurance on the car today that I don't have. I haven't had the car. And I'm just like, what am I doing? So I'm up in the air. They still can't find anything. I don't know. I've sent angels, guides, God, Jesus, all out there to the dealership go before me and work out what needs to be worked out. Do not bring me the car until it's working car. That's what I said. I just put that prayer out there. God goes before me. He does what he has to do. And then it'll all work out for the best. It will all work out. It's all working out. But here's a negative. We think it's a negative, but it's a learning. We're learning from this. I'm learning from this. You can learn from this story. You probably can learn from anything you look back on and say, well, I shouldn't have done that. There's so many things that we shouldn't have done. But I'm going to take this as a learning experience and sit in this car and remind myself that I did not listen. Because I could be driving my nice new car, cruising around, but instead, because I didn't listen, it's in the shop and it's not been a very nice car experience. Buying a nice car experience. It's my first time that I've bought a car by myself, not with a husband, not with, getting any help, walking in, getting the car, and then not getting the car I want, just grabbing any car. So I feel better for getting this off my chest, and I hope this can help somebody out there. Believe me, I have looked it up. What does it mean? Oh my God, I've been doing so much inner reflection to see. And it's just me not trusting myself, me not listening to myself. And we all do it. We all do it. We just need to listen to ourselves no matter what. No matter what. So I have not did a video for so long, but it feels so good to get on here and just like spill my guts. I have been kind of in a confused state. And then I've been getting up at 3:33 like for days and days. And then I've been like journaling, and I've been just doing all the things to try to not to just try to figure this out, but to figure a lot of stuff out. So tell me what you think in the comments. Have you had any problems with cars before? Do you think that now I do want to say this. We got a download from the universe that the car that they gave me is not right. Well, obviously it's not right? So the karma that I'm getting back, or not karma, or lesson that I'm learning from not listening to my intuition, they are also getting it back for selling me a car that they knew that wasn't right. It's not right. It's been in the shop. It's been in the shop. It's been in the shop. So we're going to see what they do and see if they're going to make it right. I'm letting go. I'm not going to worry about it. Whatever happens, happens. I am driving a car right now. It doesn't matter if it's my car. It's just a car. And it's getting me where I need to go. And I'm blessed because of that. I'm thankful and I appreciate it. But all of our lessons that we have to learn is not just our lessons. If there's people involved, it's their lesson too. And when I asked the manager about, maybe getting another car, he said no. And in kind of a, harsh way. And I thought, wow. But because I'm a spiritual being, my intuition said, here's the lesson for him. So I have been put in this position a lot of times, not about the car position, but about being inside of somebody's lesson. I've had to do this with family members. I've had to do this with coworkers. I've had to do this with friends that didn't talk to me for 3 months and then came back and said, well, I'm sorry. So God uses me to open up people and realize that they need to be doing their life. I'm not going to say job, but it could be job, life with more compassion and love. Because this is the truth. I was on the phone with the light company and the lady was being so rude to me. And she said, what do you want? And I said, I want you to be nice and kind to me. And she was like, because she was rude. So I was like, I'd like you to be nice and kind to me. And now she probably is nice and kind to people because we go through our life and we don't even realize, like, oh my God, you're in a bad mood and you're saying all this stuff. And then the next thing you know, a stranger is like, well, what is wrong with you? Well, why don't you be nice and kind? I mean, my God. And then you just wake up. Or you're in a bad relationship and you just keep getting beat by your boyfriend. And then all of a sudden your friend says, I'm not going to be your friend anymore because they won't quit. Oh my God, what's wrong with you? Or your boyfriend won't, they just think they have to change the boyfriend. You don't change the boyfriend. You don't change the thing. But God uses me. I'm just admitting this now. This is like, I'm doing businesses. I'm usually doing people. Now I'm going into businesses and because things are going to change. Things I know in my heart that God uses me. I'm a messenger. I'm an angel, earth angel, whatever you want to call me. I know for 100% sure that whatever I'm going through to learn a lesson, whoever else is involved is just learning their lesson too. So, and that's on them. And I just happen to be one of those peoples that they use or that God uses. And it has said, I have not me, but through me in messaging through God messaging through me has changed so many lives. I have seen it with my eyes and people has told me, and oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I just realized when I was doing this situation, I was like, I am doing this for a reason. And he puts me in these situations because, I was upset for like 2 days, but then I get over it. And then because my human self is like, oh my God, what is going on? Oh my God. And then my soul says, this is a lesson. Let's do this. Let's ride along. And most people won't. Most people will say, oh my God, we're suing them. We're killing them. We're doing all that. Slice their tires. I don't play like that. I'm like, God's got my back and it always works out for me. And it does. It does. I'll be surprised if I don't end up with the Lamborghini. I'm just kidding. That's what I said on Facebook. But it's true. Whatever's going to happen for the highest good of all. And it doesn't mean the highest good of all is going to look like roses and, all the things. It's going to the highest good of all to learn compassion and love and for me to listen to my intuition. I promise you that. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. I love you so much. Please share this out. If anybody needs to hear it, subscribe and all the things. And I'll talk to you soon. I love you. I love you. I love you. And let me know, what things are you guys going through? Or if there's any questions, let me know. There's links down below where I have my life coaching, my regular personal page on Facebook, and also my crystal shop. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.